Go. I record. Hi, it's day 2 of E3. We have a better microphone, and we are here at the Dragon's Crown booth. Dragon's Crown by Atlas. Dragon's Crown is on my badge this year, so it is kind of representative of the whole industry, and it is a game about breasts and possibly gameplay. So, E3. Thanks.
He's picking it.
We're here at the PS4. There's the system. It kind of looks like a VCR, just like the Xbox One. But unlike the Xbox One, I hear it actually plays games. Yeah! We're here at a PS4 game, one of the first PS4 games. It is called Knack. It is about picking up detritus, various detritus, and putting it together to turn into a disappointment. Mark Cerny made this game right after he came out of a really bad K-hole. We're here at, I don't know, Dead Rising 3? Yeah, Dead Rising 3. What do you think about the notion that maybe there's sort of an oversaturation of zombies in video games? Right. What sort of artistic... Oh, she's cattle prodding him. The attractive woman is cattle prodding the zombie, so I guess the interviews... Oh, she's lassoing him. She doesn't seem that worried. She's even kind of smiling. We're here with Disney Infinity, which I keep hearing about this game, but I don't know anything about it. So, could you explain it to me?
Okay, so what you're looking at is a Lone Ranger playset. We've got combat and gunplay, and you can also ricochet off of each enemy against each other. So it makes it kind of fun. Having a horse to get around the big world is pretty important. Basically, the toy store works like it's an in-game economy, and so once you buy a train car, and those are opened up by grabbing what we call capsules, and you can ride the train. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy a starter pack, okay? And that's going to be the base reader. Lone Ranger and cars are going to be additional purchases at launch that you can buy. Well, I think we're building a platform right now, and that platform will allow us to take advantage of all the properties that Disney has. So there's a lot of stuff being talked about right now. So
Is the game going to be any good? How many buttons does it play with? How many buttons?
how many buttons?
Yeah, it's for kids, right?
It's for kids, yes, and it's 4 buttons.
4 is all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find games with
All right.
2 buttons.
All right, I lied. It's not just 4, it's 6. Because you've got some other options here. You've got to shoot, okay?
Okay.
If you're on the horse, you can sprint. So, but honestly, we've done a lot of testing with kids, and they pick it up really quickly, and the controls are very user-friendly.
Okay. This is important for me because I have the learning capabilities of a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Sonic, I have questions. Can you really move? Have you got an attitude? Are you the fastest thing alive? That's not illustrative, but all right, good enough. Thank you. Bye, Sonic, bye. It's sad, it makes you think. Makes you think. This is the Call of Duty Ghosts wall. This wall was erected to honor Call of Duty back in 1873 in preparation for this game coming out. Strangely enough, the dog has not been included on it, which is a huge oversight. The new dog model is what I want to see. The new dog model. Where is it? I want answers. We're here at Bethesda. Behind us are some young women, or behind me, sorry. Behind me are some young women. I went over to the women and asked them if we could do an interview, and they said they are not allowed to be on camera. They can have photos taken of them. And when I said why, they said it's part of their job. Do you know who also said it was just part of their job? The Hitler's friends, and also the people on the crew of episodes 1 through 3 by George Lucas. So think about that. We're at the Mad Catz booth. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Adam Hart. I'm the lead designer of Divekick at Iron Galaxy Studios.
So this is what? This is like sort of a fighting game or what?
It's definitely a fighting game. It's probably an entry-level fighting game, but it's a fighting game nonetheless.
Well, how many buttons does it have?
We got 2 buttons and no joystick.
2 buttons?
2 buttons. Dive and kick.
How'd you come up with this?
This game was a late-night joke, believe it or not. I had some friends over. We were playing Marvel 3. Me and Steven were up 4:30, I think, and everything was funny to us. We were very tired. And I said, what if there's a game called Dive Kick? And the characters were Dive and Kick, and the buttons were Dive and Kick. 1 hit wins, that's the whole game. And instead of laughing, he shot up out of his chair, and he said, I can make that.
Can you explain the controls?
Dive and kick, usually on the 2-button controllers that we provide. The kick boxes are gigantic, comically large buttons. The yellow ones dive, the blue ones kick. If you're playing on a Mad Catz TE, I like to use X for dive and L2 for kick because they're kind of far apart. Lets you play two-handed the way I like to play. If you're playing on a gamepad, use L1 and R1. That feels very natural. So when you're navigating the menu, the dive button will move you left, the kick button will move you right, and you press both together to make a selection. So even the menus are 2-button. There you go, you're in there.
This is good. So far, it's good.
You'll notice that as you kick, you're filling the shoe meter, the kick meter, in the corner. You could spend portions of this meter to execute special moves, or fill it all the way to enter kick factor and go totally berserk. For Redacted, her ground special move is you hold them together and you'll crouch. You gotta hold them. And while you do that, she builds additional meter. Go ahead and try it. So you see it climbing. Her air special move is only available in the corner, but it's a wall jump. Yes, if you get hit in the head, it's a headshot and you'll be dizzy the next round, and you lose all your meter. It's a big penalty. There you go, return the favor. Then you got another headshot, very good. And you've won the round. Well done. Yes, Redacted is a mother of 3.
Okay, this is good. I think game of the year right now. I'm going to call it. 2 buttons. Thank you so much, Adam. You're a man with a lot of heart. Where is this going to be available and when, I guess, too?
The game, we'll make an announcement soon on release date, but the game will be available on PS3, Vita, and PC. We are trying to get on Steam, but we need help. If you can go to greenlightdivekick.com, it'll shortcut you right to our Greenlight page. Please click yes. Even if you're not interested in the game, help other players who are.
Okay, thank you very much. We're here with people. So, is this is this your first E3, you guys?
This is our first year. This is our first year. It's really fun. Like, I've never had this much fun before.
What are you enjoying about it? What games do you like?
Mostly the Nintendo and the PS3 stuff. It's just especially the Nintendo stuff, like seeing Wind Waker in HD.
Did you sit in the boat?
Yes, I did.
Very good. Here's a serious question I'm really wondering about. As a female gamer, how do you feel about the depiction of women in the industry on the whole?
There aren't many females here at E3. I mean, I feel really left out, kind of. Really, truly, yeah. I mean, it's like mostly guys here. So I would like to see more girl gamers out there. So it's kind of rare to see us girls just come into E3. I mean, yesterday, someone did kind of go like, oh my God, a girl at E3. What? Like, you know.
Someone said that to you?
Yeah, someone did say that to me. I was dressed up as female Link yesterday. Okay. So yeah, I was kind of just cosplaying around.
Did you find that offensive?
A bit.
Do you think there's a lot of games for girls, or do you feel like would you prefer to see more protagonists?
There are a lot of girl characters in all the video games. I don't mind that they're not protagonists, but it's really, I mean, you just look at them and you go like, well, they're still cool, even if they're not protagonists. There are still a lot of females everywhere, so kind of like Zelda, you know? Yeah.
So you think the games are doing it okay?
Yeah, of course.
What do you think about booth babes on the whole?
I don't know how to respond, actually.
I met some today who we tried to get interviews with, and they said they're not allowed to talk. They're not allowed to be on camera. You can just take photos of them.
That is pretty messed up, yeah.
What do you think? It's messed up. What was your name?
Marianne?
Marianne says sitting in the boat was fun. Who are you here with?
I'm with Stungun, who works for Sony. We did the press conference for Sony. That was like 2 days ago. It was a freelance thing, so it's either in and out. And yeah, it's whenever I can get the job that I'm in the gaming industry.
Is this what you want to do? You want to be involved with games?
I'd like to be, but I honestly don't think I'm like talented enough to be involved in games.
So you want to do creative stuff?
Yeah, I'm a creative person.
You can get into games, no problem. They're mostly they're not good.
If I had a way to get into a game, I'd like to voice act for one or like be a character model. That would be awesome. Even though I'm not like trying to be any of those things, it would be awesome to do that.
Oh, like you model for the character?
Yeah, I've always wanted a character based off of me, but that's like my geeky dream is to have that or voice one.
How do you, as somebody who wants something like that, how do you feel about, in general, sort of the depiction of women in gaming? Do you think it's
I don't
good?
know. I dig it. Like, even though most girls that you would ask would be like, oh, it's sexist. Like, if they have huge boobs and like they jump around, like that's fun. Like, because girls aren't actually like that. At least the ones I know. So if I'm like, yeah, it's fun. I honestly don't think it's that bad. Like, if the guys take it seriously and they're like, oh, all women should do that and that, then it's bad. But honestly, if they're mature about it, then honestly, it's not that big of a deal to me.
Do you think there could be more variety?
The games that I play, like I played BioShock Infinite and then The Walking Dead with like Clementine and everything. So I play the games that really don't have that much sexualization of women. Like Elizabeth was cool. And then I played Uncharted and Elena and Chloe, they were really cool characters. And then I play like RPGs and stuff, and then you can't really sexualize a Skyrim character. Like Soul Calibur and stuff, like I've played those, and honestly, that's the fun stuff. Like the fighting games where the girls' boobs are just like jiggling. Like
You like those too?
Yeah, but not for that reason. They're just fun.
The fighting's fun.
Yeah.
But the giant boobs don't bother you.
They don't bother me. I think I don't know. They're just really ridiculous. Like, nobody looks like that.
we're not like gonna complain about it. Like it's cool with us.
We're not like, oh, Lara Croft is making women, like, look bad or it's sexist. It's just like,
It's just not fun. It's not real. Like
it's just a game. And it's like, yeah.
Do you think? But you said if like there are guys taking it seriously, maybe there are guys who kind of.
yeah, if guys are like, oh yeah, all girls should have big boobs.
If that's an expectation from men, then that's, like, really their fault, I guess. You know, it's not like video games are making men sexist.
If I was talking to a guy and he's like, yeah, blah, 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 is hot and she has big boobs and I think her character should talk less and she should just whatever, then I'd be like, dude, and then I'd probably walk away. I don't look at the males in video game characters and I'm like, oh, all guys should look like Connor Kenway. like I don't think girls really, like, pay attention to how guys look in video games because, like, it would be great if every guy I dated looked like Connor Kenway, but they don't. So, like, I don't know. Girls don't think about it, and guys shouldn't either.
My problem with this is if you're saying like you don't have to take it seriously, then doesn't it kind of make it hard to take gaming seriously as a more like artistic thing? Because like I like games with like storyline, like you play Beyond Good and Evil.
I know what that is.
It's
the female
yeah, she's cool, and that's like a fun game with a cool story, and it's easier to take her seriously because she's not.
She's not like has double D's. Yeah, it is harder to take the characters seriously when they're like so sexualized, but then it also is like the writing too. So like Mortal Kombat doesn't have a story, but like BioShock Infinite does, and people like Elizabeth as a character, even though she has like boobs too. She has boobs when she wears the corset. She has boobs then, but it's really how you write the female characters that should matter. It shouldn't be the way they look that help, because you shouldn't judge the way they look. It should be how they're written, how they're voiced, and everything.
Well, I've been wrong. Apparently, games aren't sexist. I just talked to women, and they confirmed it. All right. Did I ask your name? I don't remember.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Emily.
All right. Thanks, Aria and Emily. Games are fine. They're not sexist. Women are fine. Everything's cool.
Wow, I sure had a blast. E3 just gets better and better every day. I can't wait to tell my friends about all the cool stuff I saw. The future is now.